Good morning, everyone. We are here to discuss about which is better, either public school or private school. So I understand that education is very important for each person to become successful in their life, and as an educated person can get a good job, so that we can be financially stable in our life. So we need to look at both public schools and private schools. In my opinion, I think private school is better than public school because of many reasons. One of my first reason is fewer students per class. Since it is a private school, there are fewer students in each class because students will have more individual attention. When there are fewer students per class, the teacher will guide you and give more focus on them. If the students have any doubts, they just can ask to their teacher. In addition, the private school teachers can monitor the students' activity, which would help them to excel in their academics and improvises their skills.
Sorry to interrupt. Can I say something?
Sure, please go ahead.
I don't agree with the point that you have just mentioned because in public school also teachers can focus on each student.
Okay, Faslina, I have a question for you.
Sure, ask me.
Do you think that in 1 hour or 2 hour class period, the teacher can focus on 30 students in class? I think not enough time to explain to each student when they have doubts on studies. Do you agree?
Yes, correct. But when we see the cost of both schools, public school has no fees to study, and advantage of studying public school is you can improve relationship with various race and socioeconomic backgrounds of students. Do you want to say anything, Dashini?
Yes. My other opinion is private school have flexible teaching methods for the students to do better. The private school encourages strong quality of teaching method and encourages learning so that students are motivated by the teachers to help in their studies. Dedicated and well-trained teachers with many with advanced degrees.
Thank you, Darshini. I see your point, but I am of the opinion that public school teachers tend to be more qualified in terms of education and experience. For example, they are more likely to have master's degree and to have lot more hours project in survey study learning. For example, how to use computers in the classroom.
Excuse me, can I say something?
Yes, please.
I will. Thank you, Dashini. I strongly agree that private school is better than public school because the benefits of studying at private schools has good facilities like library, cafeteria, computer class, science lab, gymnasium, drama hall, badminton court, medical clinic, music room. The locals compared to public school, it were expensive because the service that they provide are top notch.
Sorry to interrupt you, Amalia. Can I say something?
Yes, please go ahead.
I do agree with your point because public school also have free facilities for students, but in private school it's too expensive. Do you agree with me?
You have made your view very clear. I agree with you.
So Amalia, would you like share your another opinion with us?
Yes, of course. I strongly believe that private schools have high standard for discipline and respect for one another.
Sorry to interrupt, Amalia. I agree with you, but I have a question for you. Do you think in private school has no discipline problems among students?
No, because when there are less student population in private school may not lead to any discipline problem.
Yes, I agree with her. If a public school, larger student population in public school may lead to more bullying issues. What do you think, guys?
I think that public school should organize programs based on discipline to deal with bullying cases.
I agree with that.
Well, now that we presented all our viewpoints, anything else you want to say, Amalia, Fasrina?
Yes, in private school have strict rules that can make them twice as safe as public schools, which have very loose rules. For example, students will be fined if they do not attend extra classes, and parents will be notified of student absences.
Yes, I agree with you, Amelia. In public school also have strict rules to make sure student safety in school compound.
One key advantage of private school education is extracurricular activities to encourage students to participate in sports to develop their skills.
Sorry to interrupt, Dashini. I agree with you. In public school also have many co-curricular and sport without no fees. If private school is expensive than public schools.
I have a question for you, Fazlina. What are the advantages if students participate in co-curricular activities?
Co-curricular activities is to bring social skills, intellectual skills, moral values, and personalities progress among students. Also, co-curricular activities in school and which help them sharpen their communication skills.
Exactly. Extracurricular activities is important in academics because students can build balanced.
Does anyone have anything else to say? Otherwise, let's bring discussion to a close. Thank you for your contribution to
Thank
this
you.
discussion.